we are, Mr. Garnett. There is your chequebook and your gold card. This is available everywhere up to a very large amount, and the cash that you asked for.
So,
Tell me, why have you opened so many different accounts in other banks?
precaution, innit? Don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, do I?
This is a very respectable high street bank. All your money would be safe with us.
Yeah, well, you would say that, wouldn't you? I mean, look at that bank went up the spout the other day, the BBCI or something. If I'd had my money with them crooks, I'd be a pauper again today, wouldn't I?
Oh, I can assure you that most banks are not crooked.
Yeah, well, I mean, every crook claims to be honest until he's caught, doesn't he, eh? That BBCI, that looked as respectable as Westminster Abbey till the fraud squad put the collar on him. I bloody Maxwell, treated like a bloody pope he was, wasn't he? No, mate, if you've got money, spread it around a bit. That way, if your bank turns out dodgy, I don't lose all my money, do I? Besides, no one person knows where it all is. That prevents your nosy Parkinson knowing what I've got.
Now, Mr. Garnett, you are going to have to declare this money. I told you the authorities will have to know.
Why? That was spare dosh, that was. Nobody knew that existed till I brought it in here. Look, the authorities didn't want to know about me when I had nothing. Well, I don't want to know about them now I've got a few bob. Fair weather, friends. That's what your authorities are, mate. They don't give tuppence for us, the people. I mean, nick our money, yeah. Nothing for what we want, though, is it? Your Labour lot's just the same, isn't it, eh? Supposed to be the party of the people, eh? Fair shares for all, until they get into power, and then you'll see them hobnobbing with the same fat cats your bloody Tories is hobnobbing with. Like the same parties in the same big houses, flying all round the world at our expense to drink with all their mates in other governments. You never see them down here in our local pub hobnobbing with the likes of us, except at election time, when they seem to think a smile and half a pint's enough to buy a vote. Another thing, if they did get our money, no one round here'd see the benefit of it, mate. I mean, your national health would be no better off nor any other things they say they want our money for. But there would be several £100,000 worth of spare dosh floating about in the government, and who knows which pocket that'll finish up in. Why do you think the Prime Minister lives next door to the Chancellor Exchequer, eh?
I don't know, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Because when the Prime Minister nips over the back fence and in the back door of the Chancellor's house, it's not to borrow a cup of sugar, you know. No, he goes in there and says, "Whoa, Chancellor, good morning, and how we doing?" And the Chancellor says, "Whoa, Prime Minister, we seem to have several £100,000 worth of spare dosh floating about." And the Prime Minister says what you or I would have said in the same circumstances. Well, always do with a few Nelsons, eh, Chancellor?
Nelsons?
Nelson Eddies, Reddies.
Oh, yes, well, if you do need any help with investments...
At my age, with all my money, what do I need with investments? Make way for the governor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, never mind all that. Just make way. The governor's ready for a little wet. Aren't you, governor?
Well, I think we'll have a drop of the old shampoo, eh?
Oh, I'll just hang these up for you.
Oh, my tongue's just hanging out for a drop of that.
Yes, I can see it, covered in boot polish.
Allow me, governor. That's a knack, you see.
Oh, and I suppose you've acquired it. All the champagne drinking you've done.
It's a knack I acquired serving the rich, Mrs. Hollingbury.
You? When were you ever close enough to the rich, even to serve them?
When I was a steward on the big liners, serving the top table.
Steward on the big liners? Barman on the Irish ferry, more like. Oh, I'm sure they liked all that on the top tables. Look.
What would she know about champagne? Oh, the rich. Oh, the way they serve it. You're supposed to have the bang and the fizz. It's all part of the celebration.
Well, look, half of it's on the bar, rest of it's on the floor. There's not much of it left in the bottle. No wonder it's a rich man's drink if that's all you're left with after you open it.
The rich Mrs. Hollingbury, when you've had the experience of him what I've had, aren't bothered about the spillage of a drop of champagne on their marble floors. They have gallons of it in their cellars. She's ignorant of the ways of the world.
Yeah. We're going to have marble floors.
Well, perhaps in your new house, eh, Governor?
New house? What new house?
Well, now, that's up to you, Governor. You're the boss. Where you lead, I'll follow. Cheers to the Governor, a captain of the universe.
I was been thinking, Mr. Garnet, when we are married, perhaps a nice little bungalow for two with a little bit of ground out Epping way.
A bungalow? The only attraction I can see for Mr. Garnet in a bungalow is he wouldn't have anybody upstairs to nag at another. Watch your back, Paul Governor. Watch your back.
You silly great pudding! Put that bloody chair up. Marriage? Who said anything about marriage?
Well, I thought that's what we'd been planning.
Well, that's what you might have been doing, my dear, but I haven't been planning no marriage. Not since you left me standing at the church a laughing stock.
Oh, well, that's all in the past now.
There's a lot of things in the past, my dear, and they can stay in the past as far as I'm concerned. I was poor and living on a pension in the past, but now I'm rich.
Yeah, well, money needn't change things.
Don't be daft. Of course, money changes things. No point in having money if it don't change things, is there?
Well, it needn't come between us, that's what I mean. I wouldn't allow it to alter my feelings for you. Because, you see, I was prepared to marry you when you was poor.
But you wasn't, was you? You wouldn't say obey. You wouldn't say I obey, would you?
Oh, I obey. There, I've said it.
In the church. You wouldn't say it in the church, would you?
Well, arrange the wedding, book the church, and I'll say it.
Well, I obey.
I obey.
But will you?
Whatever you say.
Pour me a whiskey.
I obey.
Fetch it here. Put it back on the bar. Fetch it here. Sit. And you're saying public?
Yes.
In the church?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it needs a lot of thinking about, doesn't it? I mean, you say money don't matter, but there's different market forces at play now, isn't it? See, when I first asked you to marry me, I was poor, and you was all I could afford then, but now... well, I'm in the market for something a bit better, something a lot younger. Something with a good few miles left in it. With more energy. That can run about a bit faster, fetching and carrying, and probably a bit better at cooking and cleaning. Something I could be sure would see me out, because that's important. I don't want to spend time training up a woman to my ways and then have her peg out of me. Have to go through it all again with someone else. It's nothing personal. I mean, put yourself in my position. If you was the one who had the money and I was the one who was poor, would you marry me?
Of course she wouldn't.
Another whiskey.
I'll get it yourself.
Testing, testing. If you hope to hear the bands read out at ease. Oh!
Where did you get all this money, anyway?
That's what a lot of nosy people would like to know, my dear.
Oh, I'm not being nosy.
Aren't you?
I'm just curious, that's all.
It was curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, it might be something heavier that kills you.
I might have been left it by a loving relative, or I might have made some very shrewd investments. Or on the other hand, I might have just won it.
There you are, you see. Mr. Garnet is clever enough to have made investments, eh?
Right.
The cleverest man around here, as I've always said, and lovable enough to have been left it by adoring relatives, and clever enough to have won it. Eh, Governor, eh?
Well, you didn't steal it, did you?
If you think this is stolen property, my dear, perhaps you'd better not drink it. Perhaps you'd better forget about marriage. If you think my wealth is stolen, don't want you committing a mortal sin, do we?
No, that's all right, Mr. Garnett. I take your word for it.
I haven't said that I didn't steal it yet.
Never mind. Never mind. Keep me in ignorance. I can always go to confession.
What lives we'd lead without confession.
And another thing, Mrs. Hollenberry, there'll be no need for you to go poking about up my chimney when I'm out looking for my money box. I've got somewhere more secure to hide things than prying eyes now.
I've never looked up your chimney.
Yeah, that bad leg of yours ain't rheumatism, you know. That's from all the hours you spent kneeling down begging forgiveness for all the lies you tell. Sinner's need, that's what you're suffering from, my dear. I've been robbed! You lousy rotten Millwall supporters! You thieving swines!
Is your money in there?
No! My checkbooks, my credit cards! You thieving swines!
Does that mean you're broke again?
No, there's no money in there. It's just my credit cards.
Have them stopped.
No, I've got all these bank accounts all over the place, you see, and I've got a little book with all my names of the banks in here, and I don't know where I put it. Shut up!
Yes, sir?
Have I got a count here?
I don't know. Have you, sir?
Well, I think so. I seem to remember coming in here. Yeah, I'm sure this is it. Trouble is, they all look the same.
What is your name, sir?
Oh, well, you got me there.
I beg your pardon, sir?
No, see, I've got all these bank accounts, like, in different names, you see, all my aliases. And, let me run a few names past you. Bobby Moore. Dennis Thatcher. Harold Wilson. Neville Chamberlain. Hold on, just a minute. I ain't lost it. It slipped down the lining. It slipped down the lining of my coat. It was there all the time. What bank is this?
Westminster.
That's with a W, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, oh, look. Westminster. Powell?
Ah, yes, Mr. Powell. Enoch, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Enoch Powell. Have I got a count here?
Yes, a very substantial one.
Well, look, see, I've had my checkbook and all my credit cards nicked.
No problem. I'll have them cancelled and get new ones out to you.
Thank you. Oh, they're very nice to you when you've got a few quid, aren't they? Hey? Well, my real name is... It took the furniture men 2 bloody days to get the furniture in. They get it out half an hour. You thieving bloody Millwall swine. You bloody animals. I'll have you put where you belong.
Like living in a prison.
Food's better now, eh?
I never realised money could be such a problem.
I should move, Governor, if I were you, to a more respectable district.
Nah, it don't matter. You go to where the rich live. It's just the same, innit? Same bars, chains, burglar alarms, steel doors. It's the furniture of your rich. If they won't lock up your criminals, then the rich has got to lock themselves up.
Yeah, the trouble is, though, if you live among them, they can rob you without involving themselves in a lot of travelling expenses.
Never mind, it's got its compensations, eh? Blimey, a few weeks ago, this was a meal you could only dream of, eh, mate?
Oh, yeah. A poor man can only drive a meal like this once a year at Christmas.
Right.
And even then, only after a year of saving.
Well, there you are, you see. For the rich, it's Christmas every day.
For the idle rich.
Eh?
Well, it's all right having Christmas every day if you haven't got to prepare Christmas every day.
Oh, God, blimey, now what's wrong?
What's wrong? All this?
What's wrong with all this? You never lived so well.
No, I never worked so hard either.
You couldn't please them.
It would please me if you was to sod off home to your wife and let her have a turn cooking for you. I mean, it's all right for you sitting there eating, but since we got rich, I've done nothing else but prepare and cook huge, great meals and wash up piles of dirty dishes.
I bought you a new dishwasher.
Yes, and you bought me a new oven too, and I had far less to do when I had neither of them. When all I had to do was make a cheese sandwich or cook the odd bit of mince. When we were on the pension, before you could afford all this, legs of pork, turkeys, best end and legs of lamb, old bloody salmons, huge great T-bone steaks. At least I had the time to sit down and enjoy the little bit I'd cooked.
Well, what are you going on about? You sitting down now?
Yeah, but what about your pudding, your spotted dick and custard?
Well, see to that first, if you like.
Oh, sod your pudding.
There's no pleasing them.
Oh, shut up, you. Listen, I never thought I'd hear myself say it, but you are a thick mick. If there is such a thing, you're it.
Look, will you shut up and eat your dinner for crying out loud? Not to buy you a new dress, a new hat if you behave yourself. We'll see to the pudding later.
I doubt if I'll have room for any.
Oh, you're beginning to look like a pudding, you are. I think all this money is a test for you.
What are you talking about, a test?
I think the Lord has given you all this money just so as he can watch you and see what kind of man you are.
He knows what kind of man I am, my dear. He's given me all this money and he has a reward.
No, I think he's testing you. Yes, he knows you'll be on your way soon now from this earth, and he's got to decide. He's got to decide where he's going to put you. Purgatory, hell, with old Nick and his big fork.
No. No, it'll be heaven for the governor. He loves him. He's given him his money.
It is harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than it is for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle.
Oh, blimey, look, the Lord gave me the money.
No, to tempt you. It's that serpent with the apple again. Only this time, it's you that's being tempted to eat it.
No, look, rich people go to heaven. Blimey, they wouldn't go to church if they didn't have a chance of going to heaven, would they? Besides, if the rich people put more in the plate than the poor people do, innit? Look, the Queen's rich, isn't she?
Well,
do you think she ain't going to go to heaven?
Well, I was born in Dublin, and I know a lot of the Irish got their doubts about that.
Well, you think heaven's going to be full of tramps and beggars? You think God wants them sort of people up there in heaven? Ne'er-do-wells, sleeping in cardboard boxes all over the place?
He loves poor people.
Well, he's made more of them, that's for sure.
Look, I was poor, and he loved me, and he gave me the money as a reward.
No, to tempt you with the sins of the flesh, to see if you were strong and could resist them, or was weak and would perish.
Look, I'm not a sinful man.
No, you couldn't afford to be, but now you can. Gluttony. I mean, that's a sin you couldn't afford before, but look at you now, you can.
Talking about I'm sharing it with you, and I mean, it's yours as well.
It's gluttony. Your eyes are bigger than your belly.
Hello.
You can't eat all that, and there's pudding still to come. Yesterday it was a side of beef, a leg of pork, salmon, eels. We got dogs for miles around sniffing round your dustbin. And there's hungry people starving in the world.
Well, take something up the church then.
What, take your leavings up the church?
All right, well, look, I'll give them some money. Find some poor people, I'll give them a few bowls.
There's poor people sitting here.
You said I could have a new dress.
Yes, you can.
And a new hat.
Yes.
And I need a new pair of shoes to go with it.
Oh, I see. You'll take my money then, won't you?
Oh, yes, if it helps with your salvation, Mr.
Lord,
Garnett.
I have spoke to the Lord.
When?
I prayed unto him, didn't I? I asked him about the money. I asked him to give me a sign what he wants me to do with it. I said, do you want me to give Mrs. Hollenby any of the money, Lord? And there was no sign from him. Do you want me to give Michael any of it? No sign. Anybody else, Lord? And there was no sign. You see, some people's life down here is intended as a punishment for them. I mean, he wants them to suffer, and I don't want to spoil any of his divine plans that he might have for people. I mean, I know they say he's a hard God and he lets a lot of suffering go on down here, but blimey, it's only the people who are made to suffer who are complaining, isn't it? Hey? Nobody else seems to give a stuff, do they? I mean, after all, it's his world. And look, I'll say it to him again in your presence. Lord, do you want Mrs. Ollenbury to have a new dress? Speak now. Or in a few minutes, Lord.
You won't get no messages like that.
You believe in the Lord, don't you? He sees all, hears all, he knows what I'm saying.
Well, he don't send messages or write letters. At least not to the likes of you.
Well,
what do you expect him to do, phone you?
how are we supposed to know what he wants, then?
He gave us free will.
No, excuse me. He wants us to do his will.
Our way.
What do you mean, our way?
He judges us. When we come before him on Judgment Day, he will say to you, Mr. Garnet, you did it your way.
Regret. I had a few to mention. But Lord, on this your judgment day, give me redemption. 'Cause I did it my way.
Oh, for Christ's sake, shut up!
Ignore him, he's a proddy. I'd be very wary if I was you, Mr. Garnet, in your position. I mean, the Lord, he'll give you just enough rope to hang yourself with.
Not funny.
He could be watching you, sitting there, enjoying your gluttony, and then take you, just like that, in the middle of your pudding.
I don't want no pudding.
Or he might let you get used to the money, enjoy your gluttony, and then allow you to outlive the money and make you spend long, miserable years on the pension, getting older and more feeble, and at the mercy of all those you scorned when you was wealthy. Oh dear, yes, I'd be very wary if I was in your position.
I'm going out the pub! It's a power cut!
It's a sign!
Bloody hell! The bars won't work! Oh, Gordon Bennett! I want to go to the toilet.
Yes?
Sir Reginald Woodley?
I'm his secretary.
I didn't think he was in. Is he in?
Why?
I want to see him, of course.
Have you an appointment?
My visiting card, dear. Take that into him, will you? And tell him there's plenty more where that come from.
I beg your pardon.
Go on, I'm not national health rubbish, you know. My name, Mr. Garnet, Esquire. My phone number. My address. One knock downstairs if he ever calls. Cute.
Mr. Garnet,
Esquire.
54 Mandela Road.
Yeah, it used to be up at Morrison Street. Our militants like to keep up with the times.
You have winning ways, Mr. Garnet.
Excuse me, is the Sir for medicine?
Inherited, I'm afraid.
What are you afraid of? The Labour Party will take it back if they get in?
What have you come to see me about? What is your problem?
Do I call you Sir or Doctor?
Mister,
Eh?
I'm a surgeon.
Look, I don't want nothing took out or cut off.
Tell me what is wrong.
Well, see, my problem, Mr. Woodley...
Call me doctor if you feel uncomfortable.
I'd sooner call you Sir. It's more like the protocol of it.
Be
you know?
my guest.
Are you inviting me home?
Mr. Garnett. Will you please tell me your problem?
Well, my problem's money, you see.
Not a lack of it.
Oh, no, I've got a lot of money, bags of it, loads of it.
So what is the problem?
Well, it's my age, you see. I'm, well over 70 now, and I want to know how long I've got, you see. Because I don't want to leave none of that behind me when I go, but on the other hand, I don't want to run out of it before I do go. So if you could give me a date, you know. It don't have to be the exact day, you know, a week here, a week there, be all right.
I am a doctor, Mr. Garnett, not the almighty.
But you're a Harley Street doctor.
Yes. I can examine you. I will examine you. But a couple of hours after my examination, you could be walking down the street and...
I wish people would stop doing that. What? There, Mrs. Hollenbury done that. You know, you could be having your pudding and there, or you could be getting out of bed and boom.
Who is Mrs. Hollingbury?
It's a woman I live with.
Ah, women, they can put years on you. Or deny you the years you should have.
Yeah, you're right there. Perhaps I should...
Don't give it up. No need for that. Just take it easy.
Look, I don't do nothing like that.
Perhaps you should.
Look, it's my money I'm worried about, not my bloody sex life.
To ease your worries, or to alleviate them to some extent, I think I'll book you into hospital.
Eh?
Don't worry, it's a very nice place. More like an hotel than a hospital. You'll have every comfort, and I shall arrange to have you thoroughly examined with several of my colleagues in attendance. There's no lack of...
Oh, no. Come round and make yourself at home. Put your feet on the mantel shelf. Here, the Tories were right, and when you got money, this is the way to be ill, all right?